Welcome back to Star Strong Shine Bold, the space where we talk about life, purpose, and those small yet powerful moments that shape who we are. I am your host, Coach Rebecca, and today we're going to get real again. We're talking about imposter syndrome, that quiet little lie that tells you you're not enough, even when everything around you proves that you are. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's walk this one out together. Imposter syndrome is sneaky. It's that whisper that says, any minute now they're going to figure you out that you don't belong here. Who do you think you are? You're not qualified. You're not ready. You're not capable. And what's wild is this. Some of the most successful, talented, high-achieving people that you know feel this way too. I used to walk into rooms, meetings, leadership tables, events, and with the resume that I have, the wins, the experience, I'd still feel like a little girl playing dress up and shoes too big for me. I would smile, I would serve, I would show up, but inside, questioned every step. If that's you today, I want you to know, you're not broken, you're human. And you're in really, really good company. For years, imposter syndrome had me performing instead of living. It had me shrinking instead of shining. And it wasn't because I wasn't qualified. It was because I kept telling myself a story that didn't belong to me. One day I thought, what if I just changed the narrative? What if I stopped discrediting the woman I've spent so many years becoming? So I started with 3 small but powerful shifts. Number 1, I acknowledged my feelings. Instead of pretending I was confident, I got honest. And I said, okay, I feel insecure, I feel unworthy, but these feelings are just visitors in my mind. They're not definitions. Number 2, I reframed my self-talk. Instead of saying, I don't know enough, I said, I'm learning, I'm growing, and showing up, and that's what counts. Instead of saying, I don't belong here, I reminded myself that my God opened this door for a reason. Number 3, I sought support. Mentors, friends, people who saw the strength in me that I couldn't always see in myself. Sometimes we need someone else to hold the mirror until we recognize our own reflection. But the biggest breakthrough, the real heart shift, came when I learned to give myself grace. To stop trying to be perfect and to start being present in the moments. To stop chasing approval and start walking in purpose. I finally understood I am always going to be a work in progress. And progress is enough. My faith played a huge role in my journey because imposter syndrome doesn't just attack your confidence, it also attacks your identity. A scripture that anchored me was 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is sufficient for you, and for my power is made perfect in weakness. When I read that, something shifted. And I realized that my God wasn't asking me to show up perfect. He was asking me to show up willingly. Willing to grow, willing to trust Him, willing to stand in the gifts that He has placed in me. Your imposter syndrome says you're not enough. Your faith says you're called, chosen, and equipped exactly as you are. That truth is what set me free. This podcast, this whole platform was born out of that freedom. When I finally stepped out of the shadows of self-doubt, I realized something powerful. If I struggled with this, other people did too. I didn't want men, women, leaders, entrepreneurs, dreamers to sit quietly in self-doubt the way I did for so long. Star Strong Shine Bold is more than a podcast. It's become a community. It is a reminder that your voice matters, your story matters, and you never need to dim your light to be worthy of the room you're in. Together we rise, together we shine. If you're battling imposter syndrome today, hear my heart. You are not a fraud. You are not an accident. You are not less than. Your feelings are real, but they are not your identity. Walk boldly in the story that has been written for you. Give yourself grace and remember, you don't have to have it all together to shine. You just have to be you, honestly, wholeheartedly, authentically. Thank you for joining me today on Star Strong Shine Bold. If this episode touched you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Until next time, keep standing strong, keep shining bold, and keep becoming the you were created to be. Thank you for listening to Star Strong Shine Bold. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with me online. Your voice matters here.